Hi, welcome to Passion for Plants. My name is Hannah, and in this video we're doing an updated front flower bed tour. The last time we did this was in July of 2020, and so I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like now. There's going to be some changes to some of these because either I didn't like the way that they grew or they're just not doing well. So I'll kind of go through that as we go. So it's really filled in. The last time we had this, there wasn't quite as filled in, but it's almost like too filled in. There's a lot of growth here, which I'm very happy with. So let's start over here. So we have my dailies here. These are a little bit swallowed up by my sea lavender. This sea lavender I'm planning on separating or dividing and then giving it to my mom, so I'll probably be doing a video on that. I mean, this thing just got gigantic. It started so small and now it's huge, and I need to deadhead some of this stuff, but obviously it's growing really well. And then we have these daylilies here. I mean, I like this overlapping. I think it looks really pretty all together, but it needs a little bit more space. So these are doing well. They're coming back. I think they're so pretty. What a pretty little peachy color here. These are, I think they're like some blue suede shoes. I'll put it on the screen, anything that I forget. These are doing really well. We just kind of edge it with the grass, and very pretty there. So this area, and this rose, I don't know what it is. I think I don't know, I got it at Home Depot, and we need to hedge our silver sheen. This started out teeny tiny and now it's grown a ton. Just to kind of make some privacy and just a line of where our property is, and just to make some space here. But yeah, like I said, we need to hedge it, just kind of clean it up. And let's see, back here, and I haven't deadheaded a lot of these roses and stuff, so excuse my my bad gardening for now. But this is kind of like a yellowish orange rose that my mom had in her garden, and I loved it so much that I put it in here, and it bloomed already. I'll post some pictures of when it's blooming, but it's kind of in between blooms here. This one, I forgot, my aunt had a plant similar to this, and I thought that I got the same thing, and I didn't. I like that it kind of creates this brightness, like when you're on the street you can see this because it's kind of white and yellow, so it really pops. So that's what I'm happy with, because otherwise you have a lot of like green here and it just kind of all blends together unless you have different color blooms. So I like having different color foliage, like I have my blue here, so I'm happy having different colors. This is a blue fescue grass, and this one, from the time we planted it, hasn't been too great, but that's okay. So then back here, if you can see, we have 3 boxwood spheres, which is what I want to do. So I got to kind of trim those up, but they're doing really, really well. And I bought the, like, I think it's Monrovia brand, the brand name Boxwood, and you know, they're probably like twice as expensive than just getting a generic one, but they do so much better. I'm kind of like, dang it, I should probably start buying, you know, the brand stuff instead of just buying stuff at like Home Depot, because they really do grow a lot better. So I'm learning that, because those look really great and my other ones don't look so great, but that's okay. So then we have this salvia here. I guess I like it now that it's having some growth. It's kind of like the woodier shrub, so when it's not blooming, it just looks like dead branches. So deciding if I like it, but it looks very pretty now, so I'm happy with it. This rose, this is a Lady of Shallot David Austin rose. You guys, I'm so confused by this. I emailed them asking, like, do you see how big this is? It's like 7 feet long, and they don't grow up, they grow out wide. I'm like, maybe this is a climber or something. I mean, I didn't buy a climber, but I don't know what the heck the deal is with this. And the blooms are really pretty, but they kind of like point down. They're not sturdy enough, so they kind of droop down. So they're not really good for like cut flowers. I don't know. I'm just not super happy with this, so I don't know what to do about it. I don't want to have to take it out, but it just kind of grows out wide and takes over everything. And so if anybody has any of these, any Lady of Shallot plants, and any advice, let me know, because I'm a little bit confused, because I emailed them and asked them if these were like suckers coming out, and they didn't really have an answer. They said it looked okay. So I don't know, not sure about that one. And then this one is, what is it, like a sunset dream, sunset gold, something like that, but it's really pretty. It has the little pink blooms right now. So again, I'm happy with this because from the street it's a very bright lime green yellow, so it stands out. So instead of having all green foliage, I like to have a little bit of a difference in here. So I'm happy with that. And then back there we have this ridiculous coleus. If you guys remember, it's supposed to be an annual, and I planted this in like March or April of 2020, so 2 years ago, and it's come back every year. I think this is the final year. Like I need to take it out. I want to take it out because it's some of the branches are kind of woody. I mean, there's still new growth in there, but it just doesn't look great. It's not super happy. So gonna be taking that out and putting something in, but I wanted dark foliage there, so we'll see what I can find. And then a golden euonymus just hanging out there, not doing too great. And then we have my pincushion flower that I separated from one little plant into 5, and now it's kind of taking over here. Again, I need to deadhead all these off, but yeah, it's doing really well. I might separate that and give some to my mom as well. We have our agapanthus here. These, I didn't realize, grow huge roots. I was trying to fix my drip irrigation and I pulled this gigantic root out. So I'm like, great, this is just gonna be like tearing out roots between all the stuff. So maybe I'll give this to my mom too. I mean, it's really pretty, but they just kind of grow and multiply. So you live and you learn. Here is a David Austin. I love this one. This is Queen of Sweden. The roses are beautiful. They are on very sturdy, strong stems. So great cut flowers, really happy with this. It's kind of being overtaken by the salvia. The salvia is huge. I mean, I cut it down like every 1 or 2 months, and it just like is gigantic. So yeah, it's a beast. It's a beast for sure. I like it, but it's a lot of work to have to cut it down all the time. So we'll see about that. This we're gonna take out, don't look at that. This is, what is it? Big ears, lamb's ear. And just not doing great. I mean, it's surviving, but it just doesn't look too pretty. So we'll see, might change that out as well. Here is my climbing rose that I needed deadhead, but we're not gonna look at that. This one is, I can't think of the name, but I'll put it on the screen. Beautiful, I love it. I think the blooms are gorgeous. It grows really, really well. Very happy with this. It's a David Austin. So happy with this rose, doing very well. We'll come back here, not too much to see back here. Kind of want to redo some stuff. Here's just my entryway plants. Anybody else have these plants where they're just dead and they keep watering them and leave it? You know, I should probably get rid of that, but that's okay. So yeah, we just have like a fern. This is a purple shamrock plant here, couple heucheras, some boxwoods. Again, the brand name ones do much better than generic one. So we'll head over here. This is the salvia that I propagated in a video. So I have 2 plants. There's one right here and then this one here. And again, they're just like monstrous, huge, huge. They're beautiful and the bees love them. So I don't know what I'm gonna do because I like it, but it's just so big. Then over here we have a Tiny Tim euphorbia that's being swallowed up by 2 salvias. fun little plant here. I love the little blooms, very cute. And then we have, sorry, it's windy today. We're having a heat wave of 90 degrees in April. So we have a couple agapanthus plants in here. Here's some blooms coming, so we'll see those. And water fountain that needs to be cleaned. Here's the backside of this Lady of Shallot rose. Again, just gigantic. Like, look at this thing. It's all the way over here. Even when I prune it, it just goes all over. This is a white salvia that it looks a little weedy to me. I think I might take it out. I put it in there because I wanted some white back here, and I mean, I could cut it down and have new growth, but it's just kind of all over the place, so not super happy with that. This is my thundercloud plum tree. Should be filling in a little bit more, but I love this dark foliage. We have, again, the 3 Boxwoods spheres back there. Another salvia, the white salvia. And this is like, again, not loving it, but I have a star jasmine that's in the back that I think I'm gonna bring out here, take this out, just kind of replace this. I wanna find a little tree that would just kind of create some shade. I have a Japanese maple, but it needs more shade in our area because it just gets scorched. So I'm looking for maybe a little tree area to put here. So that's pretty much it. We have our silver sheen hedge that's doing great that we need to hedge up. But that's it for the updates. So I'm gonna be kind of redoing some stuff, adding stuff here and there, just waiting to find the right plants that I like so I can take them out and replace them. But everything's doing really well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tour, and thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.